What is good, y'all? It's your girl Queen B coming to y'all with yet another reaction. Now, as we see all these things that are taking place before Trump actually gets into the White House. Okay, you got Biden pardon people, you got them drones, we got what else? Bills, government shutdown, all this type of mess going on, y'all. And your boy Biden is on a spree of pardon any and everybody, including himself and everybody in that staff and the son. So with this being said, y'all, the title of this is Pardon Spree. Biden frees Black Widow. Y'all can finish that last word. I'm censor that myself. All right, so I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. Let's dive into the video and see what else this bimbo is doing, y'all. Let's go.
Before Biden switches houses, he freed a killer of spouses. President Biden recently commuted the 40-year sentence of Josephine Virginia Gray, also known as the Black Widow. She was convicted of insurance fraud linked to the murders of 2 husbands and a boyfriend, going all the way back to 1974.
Dang.
Oh, is that what happened to my dad?
Oh, wow. That's 2.
Yeah. If I can joke about the you can.
Exactly.
Unless you're here. Is there a tall, light-skinned guy? No, we're good. All right. Now, after 22 years in prison, she walks free thanks to Uncle Joe. Interesting, because I could have sworn the White House said they were only granting clemency to non-violent offenders. Just imagine if Joe's colleagues had known they could get away with killing a spouse. Cat, clearly Joe is not studying in the laboratory.
No.
As you so cleverly pointed out last week.
Yes, I'm against this.
Thank you.
As much as as much as I generally love to see women in male-dominated fields,
Yeah.
I think this one's taking it too far. That deserved way more. You guys are
It's the whole dad thing.
like, you know.
It was the dad thing. But here's the thing. She wasn't charged for murder.
Right, because they said she would never. They
fraud.
said she would never get out because of all of the time, and then and Joe Biden's like, "Yeah, want to bet?"
It's crazy.
That wasn't even funny.
You never know what's going to work.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to land.
They're in court, and they're like, she's got 40 years. Well, shouldn't we go after the murder? No. She'll never see the light of day.
Right.
Somebody overplayed their hand a little bit.
Yeah.
But how does that pardon even come up?
I'm
Right.
just wondering, like you said, how does that pardon come up? It seems like Biden is just pardoning everybody at this point in time. Like, I feel that he's kind of wandering around his house in pajamas and thinking, okay, who else? OJ? Is OJ still around?
Oh, man.
Amy Fisher? Is Amy Fisher? And meanwhile, poor Joe Exotic can't catch a break. Pardon Joe Exotic already.
All he did was supposedly talk about killing somebody.
Yeah,
she smoked 3 brothers in arms.
Get Joe Exotic out and then worry about the rest of these people. Please, Joe.
He's going to write you a letter.
Joe Exotic?
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully Joe Biden does too. That'd be great.
It'll be in crayon.
That is the softball of all softballs, right?
Oatmeal stains on it. Emily, somebody else is doing these pardons.
I was about to say that.
To bring the temperature down a little bit, we had a judge selling kids.
Yeah, I was real quick, and we're going to get back to it, but I was just saying that because of us, seeing where his health and everything is, it is somebody else, and we all know, who are pulling the strings, okay? All this stuff that is going on is no longer under the influence of Biden. It is the people who is around him that are pulling these strings left to right, and they're doing everything they can to get whatever they can done before they are no longer in the White House. It is definitely somebody else behind the scenes. Let's get into it.
Rumor has it a couple other individuals on there had child pornography on their stuff. And then now a woman who was killing husbands and boyfriends for insurance money. There's no way he's reading these cue cards. Like, who is making these pardons? That shouldn't that be the real question? Because Kat said there's no way he was up all night looking at the stats and making charts and checking it twice and seeing who's naughty and nice. He's the most he's the most up Santa Claus of all time.
He's no Santa. He's no Santa, that's for sure. Yeah, look, the thing that's so appalling to me is that whoever recommended this didn't read the cue card either. There is no way that someone even read beyond the conviction, beyond the actual conviction, and thought that it was okay to recommend a pardoning for that. And the dereliction, to me, it's every link in the chain. So to your point, the Maryland DA declined to prosecute a homicide because insurance, for 3.
Not once, not twice, thrice.
Thrice, because the sentence for the federal insurance fraud charges were, to your point, were 40 years. That's a total dereliction. Look, there's prosecutorial discretion, and they say, I don't want to waste the taxpayer dollars. No, bro, that's exactly what you spend our taxpayer dollars
mine for
on.
that.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. So now this person's out because there's boxes that were checked. That's the shameful veneer on this, is that whatever team that loves to check boxes, they were the same ones, I'm sure, that put the VP there and that took Biden out. They said, oh, here's someone that checks this box, and it's a nonviolent felony.
I believe they're trying to be funny too, because we all understand what happened and took place, January 6th, and then you have innocent people sitting in there due to what they put on them, saying this and that, and a lot of people were there actually peacefully, and this is just like a huge slap in the face, because here you have somebody who actually is convicted but is getting pardoned, but these people have been in there since the remaining time that they've been in the White House, almost going on 4 years. So this is just like a huge slap in the face, and it's sad that we have a president who's actually people behind him who are actually doing this foolish stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's a huge slap in their face. But don't worry. Y'all hang tight. Your boy Trump is on the way to save the day once again. Let's get it.
Because they did not look any deeper other than insurance fraud. The whole point, you guys, the insurance fraud was that you can't financially benefit from someone you've murdered. So the second half of that sentence.
Every wife in this audience and at home, you cannot what?
Financially benefit from someone you've murdered, or from the murder itself.
Wait, yes. I have a question.
Yes.
There's no exceptions to that.
Do we know if she's single?
If she is not,
she's probably dating.
The dumbest on the planet. Like,
But you know what? There's no double jeopardy. So maybe if Maryland has a homicide, like if they have no statute of limitations, then watch out, because she might.
Because she was on house arrest, so she's probably on Hinge, just like, I'm a homebody.
I think you want to stay away from any woman with the name Black Widow.
Yeah.
It's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, I think she's seeing the light and Biden's starting to walk towards it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they kept saying Biden was healthy, and he is, because he's a vegetable.
Yes.
Come on, shots fired. Back to back.
You're asking, I think she is. Actually, Biden, I think, is setting her up with Hunter.
3 times.
No, I'm surprised Hunter didn't go to the funerals of the guys, and because
that's kind of his thing.
Yeah, that's his thing.
She is a widower, albeit a black widow.
I mean, he went to his brother's funeral, and then he was the one that was stiff.
Erase that one.
That was bad. Okay, but I'm just saying, you're right. Biden doesn't know. He's not making these calls. I mean, he went to Africa and fell asleep with the leaders of Africa.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he woke up and he saw so many black people, he thought he died and came back a Kardashian.
Oh my God, he is going in.
I don't even know how to feel right now.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.
Well, y'all, so that is it. The man is gone pardoning crazy. Pardon any and everybody, y'all. You get a pardon, you get a pardon, you get a pardon, you get a pardon. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, as they're doing so much stuff with these last few days that they have in there, and it's kind of like it's showing a meltdown side of them, the crybaby side of them, like all these, and it's actually showing the reason why America spoke up for the first time in a long time and said, nope, we not doing this. You know, we gotta have something else, someone else in the White House, someone who is respected. As we can see, a lot of stuff has been happening where people have been cleaning up, dropping cases left to right. This, like, come on, you get what I'm saying? And it just goes to show you that it's been a joke this entire time they've been in there. And not only, instead of them saying, okay, let's go back to the drawing board, let's see what we can do. You know, when the next term comes around, how can we win our people? They're steady showing you the reason why we voted other. And it's just like everybody following the lead. It's just, it doesn't make sense. And it never will. It never will. Hopefully, eventually, someday they get it right. But until then, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. What is y'all thoughts in the comment section? Let's chop it up. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Has he gone partying crazy? He's going partying crazy, but he's going partying crazy for the wrong choices. We have some people who are actually innocent sitting. So that's my thoughts on it, y'all. Y'all go ahead and drop in the comment section. Let's talk.